Momo's mystery tag partner revealed. I am Chris with the Joshi Wrestling Recap for Stardom February 27th, 2022, available on Stardom World. This show helped put in place a few more matches for the big Ryugoku Hall shows happening at the end of March. But not only that, it was a card filled with good wrestling and fast action. This was a multi-camera show with no commentary. We opened with a tag match between Cosmic Angels and Oto Tai. Tam Nakano with Waka Tsukiyama versus the team of Saki Kashima and Ruaka. This was a fine way to open the show. Tam Nakano and Ruaka started for their teams. Ruaka tried to frustrate Tam by avoiding lockup attempts, and it seemed to work, and Ruaka pulled Tam's hair before punching her in the gut. Waka came to Tam's aid and they double-teamed Ruaka before Tam tagged Waka in. The story of the match from this point was a familiar one. When Waka was in the match, Cosmic Angels would lose any advantage they gained after not too long. When Tam was in the match, or when they double-teamed Oto Tai, they would regain control. Not to say Waka is a bad wrestler, but she is still learning, and did pull out a pin attempt I don't remember seeing her use before. Saki hit Waka Tsukiyama with a palm strike, which was followed by a buzzsaw kick, and Saki Kashima's finisher, the My Emblem, while Waka was holding Tam Nakano back for the pinfall victory by Oto Tai. The second match was another tag match, this time between Cosmic Angels and Dono del Mondo. For Cosmic Angels we had Mina Shirakawa and Unagi Sayaka. For Dono del Mondo we had Tekla and Mirai. This was a good match. Tekla seems to be at her best when she's up against Cosmic Angels and Mina. They have good chemistry. Cosmic Angels did their entrance dance. Tekla and Mina started, and I was smiling right away. Tekla bridged almost like a taunt, and Mina proceeded to sit on the bridging Tekla and posed before slapping Tekla to the mat. This match was very back and forth. No member of either team was the weak link, and they all complemented each other. Mirai used a nice escape of a hold, using the ropes not to just break the hold, but instead trapped Unagi in them to counter the hold. Also, Mirai's jackknife submission looks painful whenever she puts it on. Tekla pulled out a double head scissors hold in the ropes on both Cosmic Angels members that the audience liked. The end of the match saw Tekla and Unagi in the ring. After surviving multiple kicks by Tekla, Unagi starts spamming pin attempts while the announcer counts down the time, but is unsuccessful in keeping Tekla down for the 3 count. Time is called while Tekla is throwing forearms on Unagi. Time limit draw. There was a bit of brawling after the bell. It looks like Unagi may be coming for the SWA belt soon. I am enjoying the Cosmic Angels and Dono del Mondo feud. The next match was a tag match. Julia with Mei Sakurai and Mei Uitani with Momo Kogo on the other team. I have said it before, but Mei Sakurai in Dono del Mondo seems right. She always felt uncomfortable in Cosmic Angels, and the sudden switch to DDM looks like a success. Or maybe she's just a great actor and acted uncomfortable for months on end. This was a pretty quick tag match, but Mei moving to DDM feels correct, is what I got out of this match. Momo Kogo and Mei Sakurai started for their teams, and they just went at each other with forearms. This aggression suits Mei in my opinion, and was not something she was really allowed to do in Cosmic Angels. Momo and Mei were in the match for the majority, but there was some nice chemistry with their tag team partners a couple times in the match. Momo Kogo and Mayu Iotani had some nice stereo drop kicks followed by stereo 619s that were especially nice to see. The end of the match saw Momo Kogo alone in the ring against Julia. You can probably guess what happens. Julia won after hitting Momo with the Falcon Arrow for the pinfall victory. After the match, it looks like Mei Sakurai may have gotten a busted lip, but I don't know when that would happen. The fourth match was a trios match between Stars and Oto Tai members. For Stars, we had Kaguma, Hazuki, and Hanan. Oto Tai was Momo Watanabe, Rina, and Starlight Kid. This match was a pretty important one, it turns out. The wrestlers fought this match at 1,000,000 miles an hour, bodies flying everywhere, pins broken up, and I don't remember one submission attempt by either team. Hanan and Rina started for their teams and traded holds for a bit. Rina then tossed Hanan out of the ring to let her Oto Tai teammates get a few shots in before she was thrown back in the ring. After this is when it felt like the match stepped on the gas and didn't let up. Starlight Kid and Kaguma had a section where they kept dodging and countering each other's moves that I really liked. There was also some combo offense from Momo Watanabe and Starlight Kid on Hazuki that was crisp. Rina also paintbrushed Hanan with a slap that the audience oohed at. Oto Tai's teamwork was a bit too much for Hanan to handle at the end. She was in against Rina, but with some help from Momo and Starlight Kid, got Rina the pinfall victory over the current future Stardom champ Hanan with the Gory Bomb. After the match, Rina got on the mic and demanded a title shot at the Ryugoku Hall show on the 26th. Momo Watanabe then got on the mic and announced who her tag partner would be for her upcoming title shot. It's Starlight Kid. Koguma was disappointed that Starlight Kid was going to be Momo's tag partner and asked Starlight Kid to do the Kuma pose, but she refused just like Momo Watanabe did. Starlight Kid then said she would make Koguma do an embarrassing pose when she wins the tag belts from her. That brings us to the main event, a Donald Del Mondo vs. Queen's Quest 8 women's tag match. Maika Hameka, Shuri, and Natsupoi against Utami Hayashishita, Lady C, Sai Kamatani, and Azumi. Donald Del Mondo in the match felt like 4 strong but separate fighters, while Queen's Quest was a team of 4. This was a good match, but that was something that came to mind while watching. Sai Kamatani and Shuri start with a bit of mat work, before both tag in their partners Azumi and Natsupoi respectively, who put on a bit of a high-speed exhibition for a minute or two. Queen's Quest throughout the match was pretty good about tagging in and out, attempting to isolate a member of the opposing team. Donna Del Mondo tagged rarely and seemed to be fine just watching their teammates fight, and when they had enough they tagged in the next member. Who is to say which way is better? Donna Del Mondo are the current trios belt holders, so maybe they know what they're doing. This match was fast and hard-hitting, and when Shuri and Utami were in against each other, they didn't hold back. The teamwork by Donald Del Mondo was shown at the end when they triple-teamed and double-teamed Lady C multiple times, weakening her for Hameka, who first hit a lariat, then a powerbomb for a pinfall victory. This was a good show that felt much quicker than it actually was. My favorite match was the second on the card, but I would also recommend the last 2 matches. Momo Watanabe's mystery tag partner was revealed as Starlight Kid, and Rina challenged for the future Stardom belt, so it was a pretty eventful show. The next Stardom show will be on the 5th of March, and we'll have Donald Del Mondo vs. Cosmic Angels faction match involving Tam and Julia, which should be interesting. This has been the Joshi Wrestling Recap for Stardom, February 27th, 2022. Thanks for listening.